Hello everyone, Dark Kirby 14 here. Welcome to more Mafia 3. Okay. It's time to head out and visit the voice again. See what else we can do. I gotta say, that was the best. The last game was either... I can't really say, but that was definitely the best game the Jets have played so far in the series. Like, that was their best, and that was a good performance. I can't even get mad.
Just so we're on the same page. Once I'm in there,
That was a good performance.
motherfucker who gets in my way.
Ain't no one shedding tears for those pricks.
And they needed to have a game like that.
I'll be seeing you, Laveau.
Jets needed a game like that. They needed to have a big game like that. This is a long, but and I looked at some of Bennington's stats, like in the what you call it? They weren't that impressive. His stats weren't that impressive. So it makes me think that, you know, maybe he's going to fall off at some point. Yeah, that he might fall off the cliff or something. Maybe Bennington's due to fall off at some point, but... Yeah, maybe, Bennington might be due to fall off at some point. We'll see.
I hear there ain't no stopping this one. He's a black demon or some shit. You need to stop drinking that rock gut. You never been a man I can't deal with.
Oh, by the way, I'm pretty sure if you've seen it already, Ovechkin took some dude, like, just absolutely just gave him those hands. Like, that was a knockout. If there ever was a knockout, that was a knockout. Like, oh my gosh, that was something else, man. Dude, he freaking one-punched him. Dude, Ovechkin turned into One-Punch Man.
Christ almighty! I got him! I got him! Give me a second.
That's... That's... That's one of those,
So bitch right there.
That's... That's just... That's... That's, That's... That's...
Well, now huh?
That's...
Gotta show up somewhere.
That's that's those that was something that
Believe that.
that's that's
We will find you, cocksucker. Believe that.
that's just yeah, that was insane. You just freaking took him out in one punch. Throw him to the floor. Ring out, freaking blast these guys if I have to.
Maybe he's over here.
That's
Slice and dice, motherfuckers.
that's one of those
Come at him from the other side. Mama's boy.
that's
Time to blast this fucker dead.
well, that's one of those
Got your own self to blame.
um
Yeah.
hmm.
Damn, that hurts.
Well, that's one of those
Got you killing too soon. Gotta hunker down.
so that's one of those that was nuts. The NHL playoffs, man, has been insane this year. Tampa, you've got all sorts of juicy storylines everywhere. That's 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 one of those
Heard he not only got the girls, he killed Doc too. Yeah, he was deader than shit. Fuck. Doc gets off. What?
that's one of those that's that's just it's been a great playoff series so far. Plus you have the Leafs and Bruins, all that's going on in that series.
One more time, how a goddamn nigger just strolled on through here without a care in the world. Do it!
I'm sorry, Merle, but I wasn't even here. I'm just,
Motherfucker took some of our best girls. You get that dope in them, they'd suck a potato out of a tailpipe.
wasn't all. He killed Doc, too.
Yeah, so yeah, all the playoff series have really had some great storylines so far.
Yes, sir.
Y'all get off!
That's one of those
Well, what you gonna do, nigger?
This.
one of those oh, that's insane.
Dixie motherfuckers are out of Perla's. Have your men come lock it down.
Good. I'll send some men over to see to the place. Run those Dixie motherfuckers out of the church, and Ritchie will have to respond.
Oh, that's And without something else. Yeah, it's been a great playoff season thus far. The storylines are insane. Like I said before, each.
In 1966,
That's-
the FBI recruited me out of college. Chicago was my first assignment, but I was transferred down south in '68. I stayed there until '86, when I was promoted to assistant director of the criminal enterprise branch. I stayed with the bureau until my retirement in 1999. There are so many stories about
That's-
Cassandra. As a girl, she was kidnapped, killed, and brought back to life by a voodoo priest. She watched swamp rats.
So there's storylines everywhere. Now Colorado's up 2-1.
It's impossible to know what's true.
The Sharks and Knights is a rivalry now. The Jets and the Blues, you gotta wonder if Bennington falls off. It's all good. It's all good right now. The Islanders, can they finish the sweep? Can the Jackets basically pull off their?
Hey, Mr. Clay, we got some great...
And I would like to add one small little note. Like when we talk top college, like when we talk top 10 college football upsets, why isn't West Virginia over losing on the last day of the regular season as number 2 to Pitt when they essentially had a foot in the door of the national championship game? Why is that game never brought up in the discussion? That game would be perfect to enter the discussion. They were number 2 at the time. They were number 2. They were number 2. They were number 2. A foot in the door of the national championship game. And they lost. Like I don't understand that one. Like how can you look at that and not think about that game? It makes no sense to me. Alright, so with that, this has been Dark Kirby 14, and we'll see you next time on more Mafia 3.